Yo guys, Mystic here, and we are back with another Skul video, and we get some insane luck today doing an Oberon run with our boy Reaper, and we get some of the best spirits like Light Spirit Loot and the Dark Spirit Shade, and also some of the best wisdom items in the game. So if you do go on to enjoy today's episode, do you want to help support the channel, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you are new here, and let's get into today's video. And that is right, we are doing a Reaper run today. And as you can see, we are going to be starting out the videos now from Act 1. So you guys get to see how I play all the way through the acts now. Because normally I would just start at Yggdrasil. But yeah, we are going to do a Reaper run today. We've got my two favourite skills on him in his Harvest and his Fissure of the Netherworld. And if you don't know what this guy does, basically every 50 and then 150 souls that you collect, his skills do get upgraded. He is my favourite legendary Skul in the game. He always has been. Especially if you get him nice and early on, you can really do a lot of damage with this guy. And we do get the Dankar Knights straight away first room. But the way to collect souls with this guy is either by his skills. His best way to actually collect them is with his swapping. But it's basically just when you kill an enemy, you have a slight chance to get souls, and every soul that you collect you get a 1% magic damage increase. But last time I played this guy, I do think he has actually got a buff. So let me just go check what he does real quick. Yes, I was right in saying he got buffed. He basically just got buffed. All his skills now do more damage. His normal attacks do more damage. He also has a higher chance of actually generating souls, which is quite good because that did actually take quite a while in the past. But because this guy does have a much better chance of generating souls on swapping, we do actually want to go ahead and probably pair this guy with Bomber. That is his best swapping to date. And there we go, he can collect this. I would take the bone fragments here. Nice, thank you. And because this guy obviously does start out at Legendary, we don't need to worry about upgrading him at all. And we are just going to take... You know what? If we can find Oberon with this, I will take an Oberon Reaper run. But yeah, we do mainly just want to go ahead and focus on getting this guy literally just pure magic attack. If we can get a little bit of skill damage as well, I would not complain. But we kind of do want to pair him up with Bomber if we can find Bomber at some point. If this game does want to be nice and give us just a tad bit of luck, we'll just open up a Netherworld on you. That should go ahead and kill him. And the other good thing about Reaper, he does have a lot of invincibility on his skills. So like with Harvest and things like that, I mean, Harvest is not going to stay like this forever. You'll see it does get changed quite drastically. But the way it works now is we can sit here, get hit, and it literally doesn't matter. He's got a ton of invincibility. He's very all-rounded. He's got a lot of good damage. He's got a lot of good support. And that's why he's my favourite. Yeah, as you can see in the bottom, you can see that little death icon, or the scythe icon, should I say. That is basically the souls you have collected throughout the run. And like I said before, with however many souls you collect, you basically do get a 1% damage increase. So if you do get him at the start of the game, he is obviously a lot better. And we do get Elementalist Blessing. Alright, this might be turning out to be an Oberon run. So we will go ahead, opening random box as well. Prayer of Grace is not bad for him. And we're not going to take Glacial Breaker, so let's just move on to the Adventurer fight. Now, if you can give us some more spirits, I certainly will not complain. Like I said, I wouldn't mind doing a Oberon run here with Reaper. Never quite done it before. Normally I just go full magic damage, but I do not think it's going to be that bad. You can at least give us Night Spirit Shade and the Light Spirit Shade. That would be quite good. Luckily, with the damage that we've got going on right now, this hero really just doesn't stand a chance against us, and we should be able to break him with Harvest. There we go. I do want to try and collect his soul with the skill if we can, so Harvest will be able to finish him off. Nothing from you. The healer can die and give us Priestess's Veil. Alright, no spirits. We'll just destroy the Minotaur for the minute, and let's put all our bones into the health totem. We're going to be upgrading that one first, like the usual. Alright, very close to getting this first upgrades for the skills. You want to try and upgrade your skills literally as fast as you possibly can, because when you do get them to 150, they really become a lot better. Especially Harvest. Harvest is his big room clearing ability. And we might actually be keeping Prayer of Grace for quite a long time, you know. Because with Harvest, I think it has like a 40-second cooldown or something on the skill. So the more we can actually reduce that timer, the more we can just spam out Harvest and kill like the entire room of enemies. Luckily, Oberon doing so much work for us at the minute. And we're just going to take the issued armor for the time being, and we do find another spirit here in the gnome. And you know what, do we have 380? Is that going to be enough to... It's not, never mind. Right, you know what, let's just move on here to the next shop. Final soul, and there we go, our skills have been upgraded. So I will show you what they do now. So Harvest, as you can see, literally wipes out every enemy on screen. And Fissure of the Netherworld, I'm pretty sure basically just gets bigger and does more damage per tick. So if we sit here, you can see there's now got that little like grey patch that comes through. It just does more damage over time because at the very start, it's not really too great of an ability. Right, we're going to come down here. Hopefully we can hit the guys at the bottom as well. Yes, we can. It is a very good way to generate souls, that I do have to say. Right, with Big Boy here, let's open a Netherworld. The only problem with this ability is that it doesn't have any invincibility frames, so you can get hurt by it quite a bit. I'm going to take the Hate Stone for now instead of the armor. Let's move on. Right, go ahead, use Harvest up top. Should kill everybody unless a new enemy moves on screen, then you won't actually be able to hit them. That's kind of the only downside to Harvest. One dude left up top before we onto the Yigi fight, and yeah, he literally just died instantly. If we can go ahead, find more spirits, that'd be nice. If we don't actually get the chance to use Oberon, all we're really looking for then is just your normal wisdom items, so your Bone of Mana, your Nether Mana Suppressor, things like that. Like, you can get a little bit more techie with it and do some weird ones, but the way I like to build Reaper is literally just the basics. Do a ton of damage, kill enemies quick, because that is basically how he is designed. He is designed to just go ahead and room clear enemies and two-tap bosses. Like with Yggdrasil here, as he is already dead basically after only using 3 skills, we'll start off with a Harvest here. If we can get some guaranteed crits on items, that would be quite good for Harvest as our big like main damaging skill. But the way it's happening right now, Fissure of the Netherworld is doing most of the work for us. We just don't want to be taking silly hits here. Luckily with Reaper, he does have quite a nice dodge. And Yigi here, only got a few more hits left in him. I reckon once we get the Netherworld up, he should pretty much die. I never knew that animation still works through his attack there, and there we go. Yigi's dead, nice and easy. Right, so let's open the chest, and we do go ahead and find another spirit. That is 3 out of the 5 collected, so we will get rid of the Abandoned Wedding Ring for now. I'm not really too big a fan of the Absolute Zero, even though I think that's what, yeah, Water Spirit comes with anyway. Yeah, we literally just need one more spirit now, and then we will have Oberon. So because of that, we are going to be putting our Dark Hearts into Go-Getter, so Oberon will do a lot more damage for us. And we're also going to get Soul Strike, just for the extra bonus damage to Yigi. Now, what the hell is this? Now, something has been changed, because I do not remember having low gravity at all. Or is that just in that place? That might just have been in that place. Okay, I was going to say, I was freaking out for a second there. Alright, we are really needing to get some better bone fragments here. We do want to upgrade the totems, but with the way things are going, we are not upgrading things really that quickly, which is a tad bit unfortunate for us, because we do want to get that HP totem maxed out. Right, with this, everybody's dying really quickly. I do want to find Bomber just to help get that swap out. If we can get Bomber Kaboom, that'll be just perfect for us. We'll use Harvest here. Unfortunately, we didn't time it just right for those two. Let's not get taken ablaze by the 2 Gatling Gunners. Right, we'll just Harvest here. Should kill most of the Gold Knights. Yeah, and we do get the Ogre Peddler. Are you going to give us a good item here? Hopefully. Of course not. And final few enemies here. Let's Fissure of the Netherworld, so they will just run into it. There we go. Thank you for the souls, my friends. Now let's move on Now, I know I can just go ahead and lock in Fairy Tail and get Oberon. I'm not going to do that because that is cheating. So we will just go ahead and we're going to take the golden wand here for the Priestess's Veil. We're also going to take the red flask and Ent can just get destroyed. We're going to take the blue flask and Skeleton Sword can get destroyed. Alright, one more restock and we will go ahead buy the 10 bone fragments. Now let's go up top. Just give us the legendary spirit, please. It doesn't give us a legendary spirit, but it does give us a legendary item in the ring. So let's take this. We're going to get rid of the hate stone for now. And if you don't know, the ring, in my opinion, is still the best legendary item in the game. You can literally use it on every single run that you can. I know I say this literally every time we find it, but it is just true. And it also gives you treasure, which is quite good. Can't complain about getting the extra bit of gold. That is certainly good for a run like this where I'm really just trying to find Oberon and things like that. Let's wait for the spawn in. Did that really not kill anybody at the back or on the floor? I was not expecting that to happen. Alright, maid, please stop running away from us because you are very annoying. Thank you. Right, found a few enemies here. Let's go for the big harvest. Everybody should die. Yeah, I mean, one maid survived. And Omen chest. We don't get the Omen spirit, so we'll just move on here. Again, the Cup of Longing is not the one for Reaper because he is obviously a magic skull. But I would like to do a masterpiece run at some point. If we go ahead, we might actually just go and do a masterpiece ninja run because that is one of my kind of favorites to do. I do really love ninja, as you lot know. And masterpiece is one of those inscriptions where if you can find like the Cup of Longing and get it upgraded, it really does do some mad damage. You can have some real good fun with it. Alright, let's kill these two. We're going to be doing a lot of damage here if they're both sitting in the corner. We can basically just get them both to their ultimate state and break them if they want to just sit here like that for me. And I think they're both just going to be dead here, yeah. Alright, probably one of the easiest hero fights you've probably ever seen. And Mage's Necklace we're not going to keep. We will just go ahead and destroy it if we can. There we go. We are also going to destroy Ryder, and 76 bone fragments is a nice and healthy amount for our health totem to go ahead and slurp up. Basically got it maxed out. I think we've got like one more tick left in it. Yeah, we do, because we've got 280 HP. Let's wait for all these enemies to spawn. We'll go ahead, use a harvest, clear out most of these guys, and we'll just set a Fissure of the Netherworld on the big dude over there. I was gonna say it should probably finish him off, but he's on half his HP still. Let's not get touched so much, please. Luckily, we are edging very close to getting these skills maxed out now. Literally, what, 17 away? I will just destroy the incense burner, and when these do get maxed out at 150, Harvest becomes a lot more powerful, and so does Fissure of the Netherworld. That's really going to be like our boss-killing weapon, and Harvest is just going to be there literally to clear the room. And speaking of that, we do now have them maxed out. Let's see what Fissure of the Netherworld does. You can basically see it just does a lot more damage. Animation doesn't really get changed, so let's wait for the guys to spawn. We'll go in for another harvest here. We really just want to be collecting, yeah, as many souls as possible, just trying to gradually increase our magic damage as much as possible. We are actually going to take... Now, we don't even need Alchemist because Lil Skull is a balanced skull if we do go ahead and find the Bone of Mana, so it's just not really too worth it. We'll just go ahead and collect that treasure chest, and you should die in Fissure and Netherworld, yep. Right, this is the time where Reaper gets even more fun with his skills. Unfortunately, we don't have Harvest, so we can stick that there. How did you get up top? Right, you've just made me fall all the way down just to take my time, come up here and kill you quicker. Hopefully you die with the Harvest, yeah. Alright, let's Fissure and Netherworld these guys down there. Should kill, yeah, literally every single enemy here. Still looking out for good old Bomber, though. And is there anything in the shop I'm wanting to buy? I mean, we will go ahead, open the blue flask. We're gonna swap out Recruit for Minotaur and then him for Lil Bone. I know that is not the correct way of doing it. I'm not too bothered. Also gonna take the bone fragments here. Alright, then we're gonna use our final rerolls up top. Hopefully we can find that last spirit. Otherwise, in the next shop, that's when I'll go ahead and actually put Fairy Tail into the shop. We don't, we get the disposable syringe, which we'll just go ahead and destroy. I do find it funny. It is always when you need to find that last item to complete the run that you we'll never go ahead and actually find it. So it looks like we will be stuck on 3 spirits for the rest of the time. Luckily, this room, if we had Bomber here, oh, it'd be so good for souls. I mean, it still is, but getting that swap out into him is the best way to collect them. All right, we'll wait up here. We're not going to use Harvest on 3 enemies, especially when they're all just these dudes. You can literally just tag them in the air, arcane out of nowhere. Let's move on. We will go ahead, wait for the enemies to spawn and do a Harvest. Let's Fissure the Netherworld. You want to do it quite early just to get the kind of frames that you're stuck in out of the way, because if you do that on the hero fight, you will get hit. It is basically inevitable. You have to be really sparingly with that move. And let's move on. The bone fragments are looking up. We've got, what, 57 now, so we're going to be able to max out that HP totem. We should also be able to get started on our skills, because I don't think I'm going to go into the damage just yet. Alright, let's destroy the incense burn and move on to the sisters fight. We have been taking a lot of damage in these last few rooms, but hopefully the sisters can pay out and actually give us the 4th and final spirit, because then we'll have Oberon. Alright, here we go, the Liana sisters. We're going to be waiting till both of them do this attack, then we can go and actually get a Harvest off on both of them. Might as well get a little bit more damage than we normally would. We can just do a little bit of a jump rope over you two. Let's hit a fissure while she's actually just stuck in the corner. This is where the kind of big damage is coming in from. We can just dodge through that and go for a Harvest again. Luckily, this first sister will die in a few seconds. That was quite unfortunate with the iframes there, but we can sit that on you. Right, we didn't kill her in the first instance, but hopefully she jumps in again, and then we will be able to get her the second time round. Otherwise, we'll just have to kill her through Harvest when they both come in. Alright, be a nice game. It has not. You brought in the wrong one, of course. Luckily, this second sister might actually just die for us. So let's do a fissure in the Netherworld. They're both in here. So let's Harvest. Is one going to die? Yeah, it is. Alright, 117 health. We have taken quite a lot of damage, which is unfortunate. But we should be able to outlast the second phase of the sisters fight, unless we do something really stupid. But for some reason, she's already almost dead. And I do not know how that has happened, but I'm not complaining. I'm guessing it's Fissure of the Netherworld, because what the hell just happened? I'm going to have to rewatch that. But she just lost her health instantly. I literally looked up at the health bar, it was already gone. But let's open the chest, see what we can get here. And no spirit, but we do get Stone of the Air, which is quite nice. We'll take this for the Carlane insignia now. Do lose a little bit of treasure, but we're getting a lot more wisdom, so I'm happy for the trade-off. And we will go ahead, let's max out Go-Getter. We'll also put an extra point into Soul Strike, and now we can use the rest of our bone fragments, get our HP totem moved out, or maxed out, should I say, and then we can go ahead and put the rest into our skill cooldown and attack speed. We want to get that maxed out as quickly as possible, and then we can start worrying about our actual magic and physical damage. That's quite unfortunate, man, because I just can't kill you there. Luckily, he didn't take too long to actually go ahead and kill him. Never mind, we don't lose our treasure. I forgot, we got the golden one. It might help if I could see. Alright, Freezer here, luckily, should just die straight away, unless you just teleport out of that. Now, let's open this. We'll destroy the insignia. Still no spirit to be found. I mean, Harvest is going to get us a lot of souls there. Thank you. What a beautiful place to use it. I mean, we're getting sniped by the golem here from about 6 miles away. Alright, we need to stop taking damage. We're taking a lot of damage. We did get hit by the massive turret, which wasn't ideal. Freezer just sat on the podium here. I mean, yeah, he's dead. We want to find a shop, because we will then go ahead and lock in our fairy tale, because I just want to get Oberon now. I'd rather have him than not have him, because it is just going to give us a lot more damage. Hopefully the whip guy should die and we can just dodge through that. Yeah, perfect timing. We'll Fissure in Netherworld here. Should be able to just take out you. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get to the wolf NPC just yet. All right. Let's speak to the spokesperson of the Mist. I mean, if you can give us just some extra magic attack speed, I mean, I'll take it. It is what it is. Let's take the money, move on. Really just looking to go for the adventurer fight now. Luckily, yeah, everybody should die except the big dudes. And we are getting a lot of souls now, up to the 300 rage. We're on 253. We want to try and end on probably about 300. That is the best bet. Alright, we're in the shop. I can't see a spirit. So let's go ahead, just go ahead and lock in Fairy Tale. We've got Oberon. Now let's re-roll. Try and find either another spirit or just some better magic items. And there we go. We do get the Fire Spirit Salamander. Should have probably not re-rolled or put the thing into the shop, but it is what it is. So we can just go ahead and change that. I think we'll probably go ahead and change it for artifacts. We'll be smart. We'll do it after. Yeah, nothing in the re-roll. We will just go ahead and... never mind, we can't. But we'll go ahead and change that into artifacts in the next shop. Now, if we can only find a few more wisdom items, that would be quite good for us. I mean, we did find Stone of the Air, which was very nice, especially since we've got another, what, 4 adventurers to go ahead and kill with it. So we're getting a, 120% boost off of that. We'll wait till everybody spawns before we go ahead and do the big ability. A little bit unfortunate there with the golem explosion. And we'll just wait for that guy to do his thing before we go ahead and actually get the gold. Nothing going here. We'll just destroy the incense burner. And we are kind of just always sat at half HP in this run, which is a little bit unfortunate. Don't do your main attack just before that. We're going to wait till you put your shield down and then go in for the big damage hit. Let's stick a fissure in Netherworld there. Luckily, the fire mage just actually went and sat in it, and she's just dead. All right. I mean, Go-Get is going to be doing a lot of damage for us with Oberon. If we really wanted to be cheeky, we can go ahead and get Kingslayer, but I don't think it is too worth it, since, yeah, we can literally just do this anyway. And Mage, I will take your legendary. I wouldn't take the heroes, and we didn't get it anyway. And here he is. We found him. We got Bomber. Now, if we can find the reroll NPC, I will go ahead and take it. But we will go ahead first, I was going to say, and upgrade him. There we go. Thank you. Please give me Kaboom. We did not get Kaboom. And I do think it is actually worth it to get this guy upgraded through to legendary, because he is going to be staying with us for a long old time. Now, all I need is the reroll NPC. Give me that, and I'll be extremely happy. You've already given us Oberon with these spirits. Would have taken a few better spirits, but you can only ask for and get what you are given. All right, can you just... I do hate this golem all the way on this side, because he does just love to charge straight through all the blades and maybe run all the way back. And Omen Chest would... just going to destroy the 13th bone for now. I don't think it's really going to give us the Omen Fairy Tale item. I just don't think it's going to be that lucky. Hopefully you actually die there. You will. Let me just run away and take the gold before you blow up in my face. And I'm really looking to find a shop here, because we do want to head and go and buy the money. Go ahead and buy the food, because we just keep getting hit really unluckily like that. Like, there was literally zilch that I could have done there to stop my death from happening, which is unfortunate, but the game is the game, and all we can hope for is we get a little bit more healing items, or if you find the halfling girl, that'd be quite good. But we do get the reroll NPC first, which is one of the few things that I've asked for, which is great. So I do not mind spending my money trying to get Bomber his Kaboom. So let's release you. Please give me it straight away. It does not. Second time's a charm. Nope. We're about 3 times lucky. There we go. Kaboom Bomber. We take it. Now, if you would be so kind as to give me the Nether Mana Suppressor in here. It did not. But what we will go ahead and do is buy the food, because we are very hungry. We're also going to swap out this for artifact. Yeah, I think that's the best thing we can do here. We are going to go ahead and take the Skul room, because like I said, I want to get Bomber upgraded to legendary. I know some of you might think that is a little bit of a waste, but to that I say it is my run and I do what I want. So let's go ahead, get rid of the unique Warlock. Thank you for your fragments. Getting ever so closer. We are literally, what, 15 skulls off? And that is a beautiful harvest kill. And we are onto Chimera, so we won't be able to get a Bomber for Act 4, or the beginning of Act 4, should I say. We'll be able to get him upgraded just after the Adventurer fight if we do not die. Which, with the way things are going, it is not looking likely. Because we have got a very strong Oberon run here. 4 spirits. We got the Elemental Displacing instantly, which is great. He is starting off with his main attack. Look at that. Yeah, literally nearly did half of the Chimera's health. Let's go ahead, go get the Bomber Invincibility Kabooms. You just gotta love it. And I do want to get him upgraded to Legendary, just because the actual cooldown for Kaboom then does become pretty much instantaneous. You can just swap out Kaboom as soon as you've got it. And the only thing I would ask for after that, if we really wanted to mess him up with Bomber, is the Idol of the Forgotten. But whilst I was blabbering on, Chimera is already dead. So let's open the chest here, see what we are going to be getting. And you know what? For quintessences, I'm certainly not going to be bad with Troll. Just guaranteed crits. So we will go ahead and take it now. And we can actually max out Soul Strike here. But what do we want to do for the rest of them? Honestly, I think we might just go ahead and pick up Super Baby. Just because, why not? I could have probably gone for the gold acquisition there, if we really didn't want to get any more bone fragments, because we literally do just need the 15 for Bomber. And I have been very stupid. I was mistaken Stone of the Air for the physical one, where that one's the actual adventurers. This is just for bosses killed. So we are only actually going to get the 60% boost with Joan and Chimera. But 60% magic boost is very good anyway. But that would, or that should have really clocked a little bit sooner. I only saw a 1. But we are getting a legendary here. And we do go ahead get the Nether Mana Suppressor. Thank you very much. I mean, that means the Carlane staff can finally go ahead and get rid of. Luckily now we should actually have a lot more skill cooldown. I think it should be, yeah, it is maxed out at 60. So we're going to be able to get our harvests and fissures a lot quicker, which is nice because it is literally, yeah, a minute cooldown on our harvest, which is a little bit of a problem, but it's not really too big of a deal here, since we are doing a lot more damage now, especially since our wisdom is at 2. Alright, Living Armor, thank you for the skulls, because that does now mean we've got our Bomber at legendary for the final bit of the adventurer fight, or the hero fight should I say, which is quite nice against Dad. Right, we can literally just walk straight through these guys, we're not even worrying anymore. The only kind of downtime we have is when we're not actually using our skills, or when Oberon's not attacking. But we do go ahead and get the Dark Knight. We're not going to speak to him just yet, because you do want to wait till the entire floor is cleared, just so you're not wasting any of the actual 44 shields that he gives you. And there we go, thank you for that. So we should be able to just get our health up to max now. Where is Guts going to spawn? I'm going to activate it here, so when he jumps into us, he does just go ahead and land in the fissure of the netherworld. Now, that is just giant brain plays there. Like, that is high-level IQ stuff. Alright, we can literally just go ahead and spam the basics on him. I'm not really too bothered about using Harvest or Fissure. I'm going to use Harvest here for the skills, if Oberon and the Spirits didn't just go ahead and kill everybody. But, oh well. Coin of Extinction will just destroy. And we're into the shop now. And we do find the Raven Monarch's Feather. I think we're going to take this for the Golden Wand. It is going to incentivize me to do a lot more swapping out with Bomber. You know what? We'll also take the Miracle Drug. And Light Spirit Louie's shown up, but we don't have enough money. What am I willing to get rid of here? Alright, how much do we actually need? 800. I think if we just destroy the Raven Monarch's Feather, we will just go ahead and be able to afford loot. And thank you so much. We do also get... yeah, Dark Spirit Shade. This is an insane Oberon run. If only we could have found the Omen item as well. That'd really just transform this guy. But Light Spirit Louie, one of the best spirits in the game. I mean, he is the legendary for a reason. And with that, because he does actually give us our 3rd wisdom in the final shop, we will just go ahead and actually get our wisdom maxed out at 4, which is really quite nice for us here. Because we should have 1 shop left before we actually go ahead and fight Joan. Well, we've got 2 anyway, because you get 1 in the final bit before Dad. But that is a huge pickup. Now we just need to worry about collecting all the bone fragments, like from the Harpy Knight, and just keeping our health topped up to max. And speaking of hero fight, we are on it. I think even if you give me the Archer, I think it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we get the Thief anyway. He should pretty much die instantly if we, you know, use the Thor, use Troll, get the guaranteed crit on you. We can do a little bit of mid-air shenanigans. The only problem with this is that Fissure of the Netherworld is not going to do any kind of damage to this guy. Alright, can you just sit in one spot, please, so I can actually hit you? Thank you very much. And are you dead here? Nope, because you are unstoppable. Luckily, Light Spirit Loot and Oberon knows who the actual thief is, so they will always target the correct one, which is quite nice. And Thief here, you've got literally 1 life left, and yeah, he's just dead. And he even gives us his legendary for the very end. I mean, I'm not taking it, so you can just get destroyed there. We will also go ahead and destroy the genie, and we can go ahead down here. Let's get Bomber upgraded into the legendary now. Unfortunately, we did go ahead and get rid of the Raven Monarch's feather, but I'm not really too bothered. We got Oberon instead with Light Spirit Lou, which is a lot more damage just in general, so it was certainly not a waste. We'll go ahead and use Harvest here, and I'm not really too bothered about giving this guy any HP because I'm not too bothered about getting our skulls maxed out anymore, or our totems, should I say. Like, Oberon's doing most of the work for us, so we don't really need to worry about it. I might honestly just start taking item rooms and prioritizing them instead of our skull rooms now, because we did what I wanted. We got Bomber upgraded, and now we can kind of just, like, run through all these guys. Yeah, even the candle guy should just fall off the map. And is he dead? Are you going to spawn him back up here? Yeah, he just, they spawned him back up here on this side. But we have taken quite a bit of damage in this room, basically 100 health, which is not really too good before the Joan fight. I mean, we should get it all back before then, hopefully. Saying that, we did fall down, so we need to go ahead and kill that guy. Luckily, he actually teleports back down with us. We'll open a fissure of the Netherworld up just to kill all these things. And there we go, they're now open, so we can go ahead, kill both of these two. We're going to cleanse here anyway. I know you should do it after the whole room, but I'm not really that bothered. Let's go ahead, open the Omen chest. Nothing good, so we'll destroy you. Move on to the next item room here. Just want to keep collecting our money. We'll harvest here, even though he is not going to die. We're just really looking for, like, the Bone of Mana and things like this now. Not really too much else I can think of wanting, other than maybe a better spirit, but even still, we have literally got all the best ones, except from obviously the Omen item. And let's open this. Nothing good. We'll just destroy and master fire. I mean, I don't think anything's really going to change out the run. So we will go ahead and lock in our 4th wisdom there. That is really big to get for that extra magic damage. And you know what? We might as well just go ahead and buy the food. Get a little bit of extra physical and magic attack through that as well. That's that very pretty on 400 souls. I don't know what my record for the most amount of souls I've had is, but this is certainly going to be up there. And I'm not bothered about any of them. Like I said, the only thing that will change is if we get just any better spirits or some really good wisdom items, but we've pretty much got the best ones in the game. So yeah, this run's done. Now it's just making our way over to Dad as quickly as possible and just trying not to die. Those are the priorities at the minute. Or maybe a better quintessence, to be fair, because Troll, I mean, it's not bad by any means, but it's not really the right quintessence for this run, because you mainly want Troll with things that do multi-hits, and we do get legendary. Yaksha, thanks for the bone fragments, mate. They can just go straight into our totem, but we do have the Joan fight coming up now. I mean, I'm not seeing this as a problem at all, so we can just go ahead and kill her straight away. Right, we're going to start off by killing the totems. We'll go ahead and use a harvest, and Fissure of Netherworld should probably take out this first totem on the left. We've got the wisdom activated again, and right, we're gonna have to swap over. She's being annoying. Luckily, Oberon with his main attack should destroy that one on the left-hand side, whilst we focus on the one over here, which is quite good. We're gonna have to move away from the giant beam of light. And are you gonna let me finish off this one on the right-hand side? And there we go. Right, we're on to Joan herself. We are going to start off with a harvest. We're not going to use the critical on that, because we're going to use that for Fissure of the Netherworld, because it is the multi-hit. Forget what I said. It is quite good for this run when we use that ability. And Joan is already on, what, basically a third of her health. So let's harvest again. Go for a Fissure. If she just wants to stand in the middle. We're not in a very good spot there, but neither is Joan herself. And yeah, there we go. Nice and easy Joan fight there. So let's open the chest, see what we are going to be getting. I mean, we do get Archbishop Scriptures. We're just going to destroy that, because it's not really replacing the ring. So we might as well just go ahead and use our final Dark Hearts here. We will go ahead, upgrade Super Baby. And there's not really much else that I want, so we might as well just get Kingslayer as well. Alright, we're going to put the final remnants of our bones into the skill cooldown totem, get that maxed out, put one into the physical and magic attack. And yeah, this is the final bit of the run. I mean, Oberon he's very, very good. there's no doubt in my mind about that, and that people know that. But this is not the run that I was expecting to do with Reaper today. I was mainly just going to go for like a full all-out magic attack build. I mean, we will take the food here just for the increased physical and magic damage. Yeah, I really thought I was just going for an all-out magic build for wisdom, magic damage, a little bit of crit, and we did end off on that, but we just got Oberon as well. So guys, if you did enjoy today's episode, if you do want to help support the channel, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you are new here, and we are pretty much at the dad fight here. So for the build we went with, we had the legendary Reaper paired up with Bomber just for the extra swapping. I mean, Trolls and Contestants is good for the crit damage with Fission and Netherworld. Other than that, we've gone all-out Oberon with 5 spirits, including Lu, the Dark Spirit Shade, Elementalist Blessing, and then we've literally just gone for Stone of the Air and the Nether Mana Suppressor for some pure magic damage. And then the ring is just there for the utility and a little bit of extra magic attack. And then for the dark abilities, we've gone for Go-Getter because Oberon is our items, so we want to make sure he's doing the most damage possible. And then Soul Strike for our skill damage. Suberry, just a little bit more HP, and Kingslayer, because I did not know what to put in the 4th slot. So we are on the hero fight now. Let's go ahead and kill Dad. Right, here you are, the first hero. We are going to start off by doing a harvest as soon as he comes in here. There we go. Let's harvest the man there. We're going to go for a fissure. And let's just make him stay in this area whilst we've got our troll active. Thank you very much. Luckily, Oberon did his main attack as well whilst we were sat in there. I know he's unstoppable at this moment, but so are we, so we can just kind of get around the animations real quick. Just sit in there for me, mate. Thank you very much. Let's dodge through all the orbs. Alright, now someone did inform me that this move is in fact not a one-shot. I always thought it was, so that is my apologies for getting it wrong. But if you are stuck on the other side of the room, if you don't have a lot of HP, you will die, because it does an insane amount of damage. There we go, Kingslayer's active. Out the first phase into the second. I mean, we've got all the skills done. We just really need to wait for our troll and Oberon to do his thing. We'll activate a Fissure and Netherworld here, so he will just sit in that for us. Thank you very much, my friend. Just dodge out of the way of all these attacks here, go through the knife blade, and whilst he's sat here, we will then go for a fissure and a harvest, doing a lot of damage to Dad right now. But saying that, he's also doing a lot of damage to us. Oberon doing his big main attacks. We will go ahead and activate Troll, getting extra bit of beefy damage on him, and he's already at half health, so we just want to mind out because he might do his life-sucking attack very soon. So let's just keep it nice and calm. Yep, there we go, he's doing it now. So after this, we can dodge in, use our Fissure and Netherworld, just get him nice and low here, and I think we should. No, we can't sit there. That was quite a lot of damage. I still don't really know how to dodge this properly yet, but we can kind of cheese it, and we can go harvest. Animation, I think, might have gone through. Yep, there we go. And hero is going to be dead here. Right, that was a very insane Reaper run. Ended on 479 souls. Right, let's head into the outro. Alright guys, so if you did enjoy today's Reaper run, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you are new here. And there will be a playlist in the top right hand side of all my Skul videos, and there's a video that is best suited for you in the top left. This has been Mystic, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.